Hi there, Mark Carlson here. Talking about surrendering, I'm contemplating what surrendering means, and it's all. Whenever I've got to that place of surrender, it's always beautiful because I'm able to drop from trying to work things out to a place that allows life to be the way it is. Now, in my younger days, and even now actually, if I'm stuck on needing it to be my way or wanting to achieve something and go for something and follow my mental drive toward what I'm going for, it's more difficult to just say, okay, get off it, and then surrender into the moment. It's much more difficult. So, you know, but when I can do it, and of course, the more awareness I gain about myself, and as I walk through life and become more aware of what things mean for me, the easier it is for me to surrender, because my perception that surrendering is the ultimate truth is assisting me to surrender, because I can say, okay, I'm stuck here. I want to go over there. I want to do that. But when I let go, when I drop to the moment and surrender, everything gets better. And I get to see, you see, what happens when we surrender is that we're brought into the moment, right? If I surrender, when it happens and we're stuck, we're full of challenges, and finally we give in. We say, I don't know what to do, and often there's a breakdown even, and you might find yourself on the floor breaking down, and then you're drawn into the moment. You're drawn into the body away from the mind. You finally give up trying to work it all out, and you're brought into the body. You're drawn down into the moment. And what happens, because life's happening in the moment, it can then communicate to you. Well, it's always communicating to us, but we can hear it when we dropped into the moment. And that's essentially what surrendering is, where we allow ourselves to be where we are instead of trying to get it to be somewhere else, trying to follow what the mind is saying to get life to be different. And when we do that, our attention is more up here and less in the moment. And so we can't hear the guidance. Remember, the guidance is happening where life is, and life is only happening now. Cliched, I know, but it's the truth, right? It's only ever happening now. And everything that's happening is happening now. And when we drop into alignment with that, you get to hear everything that's in alignment with you, which is your guidance. And life tells you what you need to do. It makes me laugh when I say it, because I'm aware of it right now because I'm talking about it. But is it easy to surrender? No, it's not, especially when I want it to be a particular way. And when we're following those deep-seated beliefs inside, and we don't even realize that we're not in the moment, we're just following blindly the beliefs, it's much more difficult to surrender. And that's often why the psyche or the unconscious stops us in our tracks. Everything's stopped, bang, we're woken up, we lose the job, we lose the relationship, we have an accident, something stops us in our tracks, and bang, we're woken up and we're brought to the moment so that we can see the truth. That's what happens when we surrender. But we can do that consciously rather than waiting for a disaster to happen. If we consciously work on surrendering to the moment, life's easier, because we get away from needing to know. He wants to know, what are we going to do? What's it going to be like? And he misses the show. He misses what's going on now, because he's always trying to get to the next place. So we come to her, where she's always hanging out right here and right now. And when we don't do that, the body shows up with a problem and says, I want you to look at that. And when we look at it, then we have another opportunity. And again, this is gaining awareness around what things are. We become more aware of ourselves. And the more aware we are of ourselves, the more we can keep dropping back and surrendering. So I recommend, as often as you can, coming to the moment with your attention 1,000 times a day. Surrender the need to know. Surrender it, let it go, and find yourself where you are and see what where you are wants to give you, right? When you drop into this moment, what is it trying to tell you? not even trying. It's communicating with you all the time, and if you just let go into it, you'll hear what it's trying to say. So surrender, what a powerful gift, and not easy, but worth the effort. And again, as I said, by remembering to come back to the moment as often as you can, and disengaging from this madness up here, we find our authenticity in the moment, because we can't escape it. There it is. And life's a lot easier when it's relaxed and in the moment. Easier said than done, but definitely worth the effort. Have a great day when you watch this. I look forward to talking to you again next time. Thank you.